There are a number of reasons why you might need a new coach, whether you're just starting athletics, whether you're moving home, so you're in a new location, you're going off to uni, or whether things just didn't work out, unfortunately. You may be in a position where you're looking for a new coach. But what are some deal breakers when it comes to finding a coach? What should you be looking for? What things should you be looking out for? Well, that's what we're going to be talking about today, so stay tuned. Hi guys, and welcome back to Fit with T. I hope you guys are good. The athlete-coach relationship is one of those things that you don't hear a lot of people talk about. But this is kind of an off-the-cuff video. I just wanted to have a little chat with you guys. So if I was talking to you in person and you said to me,
"Oh, Tarima, I need a new coach. Like, what should I look out for? I've just started athletics. Who should I be looking for? Where should I go?"
I just want to talk to you as a big sister, as a mentor or whatever, to give you guys some insight into some of the things that I think are really important when it comes to that athlete-coach relationship. The first thing that I think is really, really important is respect. Okay, you have to respect your coach. When you don't respect a person, it makes it very hard for you to listen to what they're saying, to take on board what they're saying. Okay, a lot of times, especially if you've been in athletics from a young age, the coach that you kind of start with is most likely the coach that is, in your local area or at your local club. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you respect them as a person. It might just be that they're the only coach that you've ever known, the only coach in your area. They might actually help you to do well, but without that level of respect, there's only so far that your relationship can go. An athlete-coach relationship, you pretty much see your coach almost every day. In athletics, you have the privilege of choosing your team. As an athlete, it's easy to think that you have no say into your own career because other people are moving you around, or sponsors, and if you've got a scholarship or something like that, there may be other people pulling the strings, but there comes a point where you actually have a say in your own career, what you actually want, and the team that you want to build around you. So think about having people that you respect on your team, especially when it comes to your coach, because like I said, without that level of respect, it makes it very difficult for you guys to go the long haul. Can two walk together unless they agree? If you really do not respect them as a person and you don't agree with anything that they say, it's going to make it a very difficult relationship. So respect is really, really important. And along that line of respect is going to be what their beliefs are, what their philosophy is when it comes to their track philosophy. So for example, if you're a sprinter, what is their training methods? If you don't agree with it, if you don't respect it, then it's going to make it very difficult for you to stay the long haul. Again, like I said, if you're a young athlete, you may not have a philosophy of your own. And so your first coach may help you to develop that, and you only know one way. But more likely, as you go through the sport, as you have more experiences, if you have had a few coaches, if you have had to move and you've had an opportunity to train with more than one person or in different environments, you begin to gain experience and begin to see what you actually believe about your sport, what you actually believe about training, about your own body, and about the way that you work maybe, and about the way that you tick, the things that help you to develop your speed, the things that help you to develop your strength, the way that your body is able to function at its best. You begin to build your own philosophy. And so if you don't have a coach that you respect, if you don't have a coach that you agree in their philosophy, it's going to make it very difficult. So when you are looking for a coach, ask them about their philosophy. What's their training philosophy? What's their training methods? What do they use? If there's things that you don't agree with, it might be some things that you can come to some kind of a compromise in, but some things might be deal breakers for you. So actually talking about those things prior to starting your athlete-coach relationship is going to be really, really important. So I've spoken about respect and philosophy, and I think all the things that I'm going to mention kind of go together as one whole package. It's very hard to separate them, but for the purpose of the video, if I just say respect, training philosophy or training method, and then also trust. Do you trust this person? Is it someone that you feel like you can confide in? Because like I said, athletics can be very, very difficult, and you do want to have a coach that is a bit more to you than just someone who you see at training, somebody that you can actually speak to outside of the track as well, that has your best interest at heart, that actually cares about you as a person and not just as an athlete. And so when you're looking for a coach, you want to look for somebody that you feel is trustworthy, somebody that's actually kind, humble, honest, and I'm just saying a lot of words, but someone that you can trust in, that you know that if you are going through hard times, that you can actually call them up and speak to them, they can meet up with you. So someone that is a trustworthy person like that, I think is going to be really important as well. I hope this is helping you guys to just think about some things that you may not have thought about when it comes to an athlete-coach relationship, right? But the last thing I want to say is find out what are their goals or their ambitions. And when I say that, I mean what are their goals for themselves as a coach, And also for you as an athlete, you'll be surprised. If you've been in the game for a while, then this may not surprise you, but as a young athlete or a newer athlete, you may not understand that some coaches might let you into their group or invite you to their group to help another athlete, not necessarily for you. And so having that honest conversation with them, and that's why you want to have someone that's trustworthy, someone that's honest, because then if you're having this conversation, they can actually be frank with you and say, this is what I think that you're able to achieve. And actually, yeah, having you in a group, you're not going to be the priority. The program's going to be built around this other star athlete. And that is the case sometimes. So having that honest conversation, what is the coach's goal for themselves as a coach? Because if you, for example, have a goal as an athlete to make it, say, to the Olympics, or you want to be #1 in the country, let's say, but you have a coach who's just happy to just coach at club level, that is probably not the coach for you. So you want to know, what is that coach's goals for themselves as a coach? Are they continuing to progress? Do they have goals of actually making it to a certain level? And also, what are their goals for you? You know, do they believe in you as the athlete? Because you want to have someone on your team that believes in you. Otherwise, why on earth would you want to train with someone who doesn't actually think you can make it, who doesn't actually think that you can reach a certain level? If a person doesn't believe in you, it's going to flow into the work that they're doing with you, into the effort that they put into working with you, into the program and all of this kind of things. You may, like I said, just be an athlete that makes up the numbers in their group and just helps along a star athlete who they have dreams for. So you want to find that out. I know that can seem harsh if you're like, "Raw, I didn't think about that," but that's actually honestly how things go in this sport sometimes. So that's unlikely the type of coach that you would want to work with long term, or that you would want to work with at all, because they don't have any belief in you and they're not going to do what they can to help you to reach the level that you desire to reach. So having someone on your team, somebody on your team that you can respect, that you believe in their philosophy, that is a trustworthy person, that is kind and honest, and someone who you know actually believes in you and has similar goals to you, because like I said at the beginning of this video, can two walk together unless they agree? So you want to have an athlete-coach relationship where there is agreement and you guys are both going towards a really clear goal and you're working together as a team, because it is a team effort. And so having a coach that can invest in you like that is definitely what you need. So I really hope this video has helped you guys. It is a little bit different and I've not heard anyone else actually do a video about this or talk about this. So I really hope that this is a useful video for you. Let me know in the comment section below, what are your thoughts about coaches? What are some of the things that you look for in a coach? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you like the video, guys, please give it a big thumbs up to help me accelerate my channel, to let the algorithm know, and so that more athletes like you can see this video. And now, if you've got a clear vision in mind and you've got an amazing coach on this journey with you, the next thing you want to think about developing is your mindset, developing that winner's mentality. So if you haven't checked out this video, then make sure to check that out next, and I'll see you guys next Friday. Bye guys.